Any adjective that could be used to describe something positive for these kids would fit Ozanam.
Success.
Change.
Caring.
Family.
Harmony.
Rewarding.
Growth.
Ozanam is not a place, it's a spirit.
Ozanam is a social service organization that provides a wide variety of treatment services to boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 18.
These students are no different than anyone else, with one exception. It's what they've experienced in their lives that have made them different.
Some have had family difficulties, some have been abused, abandoned, neglected. They come from all levels of education, all socioeconomic backgrounds. Many of them are brilliant, many of them are academically and intellectually hindered or challenged.
They're misunderstood and they want somebody to give them the time to understand them.
And they come to us from a variety of backgrounds, and some with stories that will literally break your heart.
Lotzie was in an orphanage until he was 6. And then we brought him over here when he was about 6 and a half. You know, he'd lived in an orphanage his whole life. He didn't really have a concept of what family relationships were. He struggled in certain ways right from the beginning. It wasn't until he got to be about 14 that we really thought he was having some problems that we couldn't manage anymore.
He had some attachment relationship difficulties.
He really did want the help, but he was very sensitive to criticism.
Really doesn't matter the problems I had, but because I wasn't addressing them as my problems, I wasn't working on them.
He was very, very superficial, didn't have very good social skills, but he wanted to believe that he did.
He was just angry. You could just tell that he was tense, he was angry.
The thing that happened consistently across campus, so it happened on the dorm, in therapy, in the classroom, was that he was encouraged to just be himself.
He would say, I know I need to listen better and I need to take more responsibility for what I do.
He was really on the way. He just needed some good coaching.
I think what Ozanam did for Lotzie primarily was give him a stepping stone of successes and relationships that he could move forward with.
As Lotzie continued here at Ozanam, he gained such confidence in himself. He began to, again, open up to other people.
Lotzie can see what it takes to be successful now. At the rate he's going, he's going to get a great college degree. He's talking about possibly a master's and have a nice, happy, balanced life.
Someday, really my ultimate goal is to be a principal. And I actually would like to do it for a school like Ozanam, which, you know, it's a great school in my mind.
What's really important is that these kids are able to experience our various programs and experience success with that, because then that begins to make them feel better about themselves.
I like to think that it's a first chance, and it's the very, very best first chance they're ever going to have. This is going to be the first chance you've had to be successful. This is going to be the first chance you've had to shine. This is going to be the first chance you've had to be an honor roll student, to be a cheerleader, to be a basketball player.
It's sort of like a family, and for kids that have no families, I think that's even more important. Lotzie had a family, but he still needed that kind of acceptance in an environment where he was successful.
A lot of our philosophy of care here is relationship building, and I think that's where we differ from a lot of different agencies, is that we encourage our staff to build relationship with kids.
I do everything that I can possibly do to treat these children as close to my own as I would treat my own children. They deserve that.
While you're there, they're you know, a huge support, and they're a backbone to you, because when you go out, they've given you everything you need to become successful.
It's the idea that they are worthy, you know, that they are worth something, that they have value in their ideas and opinions.
I think our big goal is to educate kids and to help kids with a safe environment and help kids to be able to function in society. And that can look a million different ways for a million different kids.
They're going to get every single day instruction, and socialization and interactions that are hand-tailored to that child's needs.
Their goal is not to send you to another treatment facility. Their goal is to get you better.
We have a very simple value, and that is that every decision that we make, whether it's a treatment decision, whether it's an administrative decision, is really based on, is it good for kids?
Someone once said it takes a village to raise a child. We have a lot of children. It takes a bigger village.
One of the biggest things that we strive for in the school is to find human worth regardless of what you see on the outside.
The main reason that I'm here and that I believe that so many of us remain here is that we care about these kids. They need us. They need us. We don't quit. We don't give up on them. We're not going to give up on them. Even when they do, we won't.